Hello everyone, this is Chris coming at you with some tips on overclocking the RX 480. I just wanted to share with you guys some tools that I found out after I got my 480 and did some research. So here we go. But first, a little disclaimer. You guys probably know that overclocking can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Another thing that's pretty dangerous is BIOS modding, which I'm gonna be covering in this video. So if you somehow manage to screw up your card, I cannot be held responsible, okay? Do it at your own risk. I'm spending my time making this video and sharing these tips in order for you to squeeze some more performance out of your card and not to be hated by those who manage to blow up their cards. So with that out of the way, let's get to it. So for this video, we need these softwares right here. I left the links for them in the description down below, so if you want, you can download them. So first things first, we need to save your GPU BIOS. So open up GPU-Z, click this button right here, Save BIOS, Save to File, pick a name. I already did that, so yeah, save it inside the ATI flash folder. It's gonna be easier for you later on. Save, yes, okay, close. So now let's remove the power limit by modding the BIOS. Polaris BIOS editor, Polaris blah blah blah. It's a little disclaimer, ignore it if you want, read it, but you know. Open your recently dumped BIOS, whatever. Then, this is the most important section here, in my opinion, because here you can effectively remove the power limit. So, just type in some insanely huge value, and that will virtually remove it. But if you want, type in a lower value. Anything above 250 is okay. So this is the Powertune section, this is the VRAM section. My guess is that you can mod this to make your card read 8 gigs if you have that RX 480, that 4 gig RX 480 that can be flashed to an 8 gig. I guess you can also do that by modding this section right here. This is the fan section, this is the GPU section, and here you can set the P states, the core clock P in each individual P state and each individual P state V core. So yeah, this is well, this is about the memory. This is the max memory your GPU is gonna boot at. And this is the auxiliary, or whatever the hell it is called, voltage. So yeah, here is the memory. Here are the memory timings. So if you want, you can mess around with those. I didn't, so yeah, there's that. So save the BIOS, type the amount of wattage, amperage, or whatever you want here. Save the BIOS. Save, yes. Close. Now let's flash the BIOS. And to flash it, you need to open up the command prompt in administrator mode. So in Windows 10 you can do Windows X, A, or you can just type CMD, left mouse button, run as administrator right here. So yeah. Let's go to the ATI folder, ATI flash folder. So copy, CD, blah. So right here is the BIOS, and you need to type the following. Type in the following: ATI flash space dash P0. That means you want to flash the BIOS on your first graphics card. And then -F, that means force the flashing. And then the name of the BIOS, smear.rom. So yeah, press enter. There you go. Once it's done, it says right here, restart the system to complete BIOS update. So yeah, do that, and then when you come back to Windows, there is this neat tool right here called VRM tool, and if you open this up, you can actually do a lot of cool stuff with your VRMs. So here you can set a fixed voltage. So let's open up GPU-Z so I can show you that. So yeah, my card is idling at 1 volt because I have 2 monitors hooked up to it. So yeah, let's set 1.3 volts. Override VID, and as you can see right here, 1.3 volts is set. Stop override if you don't want it anymore, and it will go back to where it was. If you want to set an offset, just type the offset you want in millivolts right here. So if I want 100 millivolt set offset, there you go, 100 millivolt offset right here. So 0. That's it. Here you can balance the load between the phases. I've never done that, never needed to, because I have an RX 480 GTR from XFX, so it's pretty good. Yeah. Here you can mod the load line slope. I wouldn't do that. And the PWM frequency of your VRMs, I also wouldn't do that. So that's pretty much it. So let's overclock a little bit. So open up MSI Afterburner, and I wouldn't go above 1.25 volts on air because the card is just gonna get extremely unstable in games. But I actually got my card to run at 1475, 1.35-ish volts, and I could run Firestrike for like 12 hours straight, 81 degrees Celsius, and no artifacts whatsoever. But when I tried to game, the card just couldn't hold up, and it shut down every time. So if you're on air, 1.25 volts. If you're on water and the temperatures are kept in check, I guess 1.35 volts is safe. Let's set 1.3 volts. Override. As you can see, 1.3 volts. And then we can set the power limit to +50. That is completely overkill because I already set the power limit to 650 watts. So yeah, core clock. Let's go 1400. Memory clock, apply. So as you can see, the card is now at 1400, blah blah blah, 1.3 volts after the load line becomes 1.29, whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's another way for you to change the voltage of your card, or the V-core actually. And beyond that 100 millivolt that Afterburner and other software lets you. So that's it for this video. Hope you liked it. Share, subscribe, and see you in the next one.